Today I want to talk about perimenopause. Perimenopause is a topic that affects millions of women, of but often gets overlooked or misunderstood. Whether you are already experiencing it, or know someone who is, or you are a man but your wife is transitioning in that period, or maybe it's your mother, or maybe you just want to be better informed, this video is for you. But what exactly is perimenopause? And how can you navigate this time of your life with more understanding and less stress? Let's break it down. Perimenopause is a transition period among the time of your life when you are fertile and you can have children, and the time of your life when the period stops and you um, start on your menopause. Because the menopause is when you haven't seen the period for 1 year or more. So it typically begins in your 40s, but it can start earlier in life depending on the individual, the characteristics, the genetics, other characteristics. During this time, your body starts to experience hormonal changes, primarily a drop in estrogen and progesterone, which can affect everything from your menstrual cycle to your mood. And this is because hormones, people don't know exactly what they are, but I'm going to tell you what they are. Hormones are messengers. Hormones is the way the cells of your body get the message of how they need to behave. So when you are growing, the body produces growing hormone. The body of the cells know that they have to reproduce and grow. And so as your ovaries gradually produce less estrogens, your periods may become irregular or can change the pattern. Some women start experiencing longer periods, some can be experiencing irregular periods or some other shorter periods. Also, the other symptoms can appear. So this phase can last anywhere from few months to 10 years, but the average is about 4 years. And no worries, you are not alone in this journey. So, what are the common signs and symptoms of perimenopause? That first up, irregular periods. Or maybe they are not irregular, but they have a change in their pattern. Maybe if all your life you got the period every 30 days, now you're getting the period every 26 days or 27 days. And that is a change in the pattern that wasn't before, and that is an indication that your hormones are changing. So your cycle also might be shorter or longer, and you could notice that the bleeding can be lighter or heavier. These changes happen because your body is slowly adjusting. After about 4 years of irregular cycles, more likely come another stage when you start getting hot flashes. Many women experience so sudden feeling of intense heat, sometimes accompanied by sweating, flushing, especially in the night. So hot flashes can vary in intensity and duration, but they are one of the more common signs of perimenopause. And the bad part of that is that sometimes they stay after menopause. So another symptom is mood swings. Hormonal fluctuations can leave you feeling more angry, irritable, anxious, and even depressed at times. The emotional roller coaster can sometimes feel like it is coming out of nowhere, but trust me, this is all part of the process, and hopefully, you have family supportive that can understand the transition you are going through. It is difficult when the family doesn't understand what is happening to you or why you may be angry or whatever other kind of difficulties that can appear in this process, and people just blame you without knowing that you are going through a phase where of your life where everything is changing inside you, and your brain is also changing, so your moods. So another sign is sleep disturbances. We're talking about maybe waking up in the middle of the night, tossing and turning, or feeling restless. And then, of course, next day you're gonna feel very tired, and that gonna lead to fatigue. Or sometimes people find like very difficult to sleep. We're talking about waking up in the middle of the night, tossing and turning, or feeling restless, which can, of course, lead to fatigue and feeling tired the next day. Also, you can have memory issues or brain fog. These are pretty common symptoms. It can feel like you are forgetting things, and maybe you come to the kitchen and forget what you're looking for, or just that your brain is not as sharp as maybe it used to be before. Also, let's not forget the changes in your physical appearance, the changes in your hair and your skin. You might notice your skin becoming drier or more sensitive, and your hair could start thinning, and in many cases, it can start falling a little bit, which is something that many women don't realize that could happen during menopause. Also, the tone of your skin can change, and maybe if light colors were looking better on you, then this will be different in this period and after that. Okay, so no, we know the symptoms now, but how can we manage them? Thankfully, there are a number of ways to help with this transition and make perimenopause more manageable. First, let's talk about lifestyles, food, and nutrition. Depending on your periods, if they are very heavy, you can experience iron deficiency and other deficiency, for example, on vitamin B12. So, this is a period where you want to go to the doctor and ask for a blood test to know um, if your hemoglobin is okay, if your vitamins levels are okay too. Also, you should exercise to keep the hormones under control and to keep the stress, the cortisol lower. Other healthy habits can help you, for example, with the sleeping problem. Eating a balanced diet, staying active, and getting enough sleep are key. Exercise in particular can help reduce the hot flashes, improve the mood, and help you manage the weight. And let's not forget the importance of managing stress and keep your relations fine with family and friends. Meditation, yoga, or just going out with friends, chatting, sharing experiences can help you navigate this time of your life. The key is to try to keep your mind and body in a balance. So, speaking of diet, it's important to have a diet that is rich in calcium because calcium start going out of the bones. Vitamin D also, iron. You might also want to reduce the intake of caffeine and alcohol, which sometimes can trigger hot flashes or disrupt your sleep. Now, for some women, lifestyle changes alone aren't enough, and there are some few medical options available. So this is a moment of your life where you want to have a family doctor and share the symptoms you're having, and he can advise you on how can you manage better all this transition. And then also you have to remember that what can work for one woman, one what can work for someone may not work for you, and vice versa, because all women are different and our bodies are different. So you have to find what works for you, and hopefully that will ease your this period of your life. Having a community and having support is very important in this time of your life. So try to have some friends that are around your same age. Go to a community center or join a circle of women. Um, and also don't be afraid to seek for medical help or counseling, family, friends. Talk to your mother if you still have her, and maybe talk to her. She already transitioned at that time, and she can let you know what she did to transition in that part, or maybe an auntie or other person from your family. Also, don't be afraid to seek help if you think you are struggling. You are not alone in this journey. We are all there. And remember, perimenopause don't have to be a scary or confusing time. With the right information and support, you can raise this time of your life and move through with confidence. So, what's your experience with perimenopause? Please leave me the comment. And if you have already transitioned this part of your life, please leave in the comment what you did, which were the things that helped you navigate it through, so me and others like me can learn from your experience. So, thanks for watching this couch talk, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and take care. And remember, you are stronger than you think. Stay gorgeous. Bye bye.